Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Chicago Cubs total 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 8-6. The A's put together 10 hits total as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 5-2. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners, 3-0. Edwin Encarnacion swung the bat well with 3 hits as Toronto took care of the Rays, 4-2.
Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the second of 3 to Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Carlos Gomez will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors? And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Pineda's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ellsbury going back, still going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Shortstop,
Carlos Correa gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, on his way to second now.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, remember last year he had an ERA in the low 3s. Very dependable, very consistent. One of the most reliable pitchers in the game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for out number 1.
batting second.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Third baseman, Alex
Snap throw from the catcher.
Rodriguez.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
Batting fourth,
Again down to second.
Mark Teixeira.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Colby Rasmus makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Pineda sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Beltran is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the right fielder.
Digging in, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, certainly no time to panic. You've got 161 more to go. You just need to put it behind you, come out, play your brand of baseball. I will say, though, one thing's for sure, you don't want to start things out 0-2.
Grounded up the first baseline. Teixeira's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Carlos Beltran strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And a rather easy first out. Brian McCann will dig in now. The American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Correa comes up with it. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Batting seventh, designated hitter, Greg Bird.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Valbuena is there, and they breeze through this half inning. John Singleton is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
21, John Singleton.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now Ellsbury will get it in off the wall. Jason Castro steps into the box.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jason Castro.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been held off the scoreboard so far, but they are definitely knocking on the door now. You get the leadoff single followed by a double here, and they're in a good position to break through, maybe even with a big inning.
Pineda pauses. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he will beat the throw to McCann. Safe at home plate.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Throw over to the bag, back in standing.
Just checking.
Nobody out, runner on first. This is line to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing.
Simple throw over there.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. High and deep to left center field. Ellsbury going back on it to the track. A leap there by Ellsbury, but he grabs nothing but air. It's a home run. So a two-run shot to left center as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0. Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Up next for the Astros,
Colby Rasmus is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Popped high in the air. Rodriguez is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Pulled toward right center field. Beltran has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Starlin Castro, and they'll need him to get something going here. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Didi Gregorius stands in, belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Rasmus at the track. He's there and records the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. And Ellsbury's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Snap throw from the catcher. And he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. John Singleton will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Jason Castro strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. From the stretch, runners off for second, drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, leading off the inning, Alex Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here, and that's taken for strike 1. Hard liner toward short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. He'll take the turn and head for second. Mark Teixeira is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Snap throw from the catcher. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Shoots this one to first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Brian McCann stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Carlos Correa heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Beltran looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Ivan Nova is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Out in front of it, strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1. George Springer steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Jason Castro. He singled his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
8 runs on 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Fair to... Greg Bird will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gomez comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Starlin Castro steps in now. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Correa settles under it near second, and he makes the catch for the second out. Didi Gregorius is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Jose Altuve steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Carlos Gomez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Here's Castro for 1. On to Teixeira and 2 quick outs.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gomez. Oh, no, he missed it. Mark Teixeira will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Tap foul at home plate. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Evan Gattis is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Astros,
Colby Rasmus stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
now batting.
George Springer steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Calling for it, Ellsbury. And that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Carlos Beltran steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And it's quickly 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 home. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter,
Brian McCann will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Greg Bird.
Lifted the other way to left center. Rasmus on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Luis Valbuena will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Turned on down the line. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out.
First baseman number 21.
John Singleton will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Shot toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter,
Jason Castro ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
the second baseman number 20.
Jose Altuve digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Carlos Gomez comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Over to get it now is Beltran, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. Starlin Castro will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro is retired here for the first out. Didi Gregorius will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. In there at the knees, strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Liner toward right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Brett Gardner stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And the throw across the diamond is late at third. Why would he do that? Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And he'll challenge A-Rod with the fastball and gets it by him. 0-2. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam and the inning is over. Carlos Correa will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Colby Rasmus struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0-for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And late reactions, and they got him. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Mark Teixeira will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Ready now, Carlos Beltran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the move is Rasmus. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The catcher, number 34.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Greg Bird comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his in to score as the runner from third. It's now an 8-1 game. Starlin Castro will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting,
Didi Gregorius will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
for the Yankees, center fielder.
Taken high and deep to right. Springer looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Left fielder number 11.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. On the ground to third, there is Valbuena. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Well, maybe it was a little surprising that he even went out there for the 9th inning. But he gets the job done, and he finishes off the complete game win.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.